I'm going to let Brendan talk.
Okay, so this is Metal to the Masses, which we all know by now is a kind of Bloodstock ran. It's not so much Bloodstock ran as I thought it was originally.
Yeah.
But kind of Bloodstock ran, or at least Bloodstock formed an idea where bands from around the country, local bands, on-side bands, get an opportunity to play at Bloodstock. And this year, there wasn't one last year, but this year there will be one in Essex, which we at GBHBL are sponsoring.
Yep.
Very proud to be doing so.
Very.
There's only so much that we can kind of give away at this point. You know, there are multiple heats coming up early next year in February. A fifth heat just been added due to a huge amount of bands and a huge amount of top quality bands that has applied. Enough so that it was like, we're going to have to put another heat on here, which is fantastic.
Yeah.
I think all the band applications are in. We'll be announcing the first bands that are playing at Heat 1 probably within the next week or two. So we'll get that out. It's all being held at the Bull in Colchester, which I think their music side of their boozer is called the Sound House.
Yeah.
But it's actually within the Bull in Colchester. So yeah, anyone from Essex, basically get involved, get down there, support your local bands, get one of them to Bloodstock.
Yeah, and it's the whole thing overall as well is beginning to sort of take shape a bit more now as well.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, there's a few. I think the London one actually has its first heat coming up this month.
Yeah, it's quite soon. Yeah,
or maybe very very early next month. So yeah, there's heats are starting to take place or preparing to.
Your
Coventry's
Coventry's
seeing the bands coming out. People are talking about it a little bit.
Yeah.
And like I said, for us, we're very much all over the Essex one this year.
Yep.
We're sponsoring it. It's exciting for us because it's what we kind of want to be involved in.
Absolutely.
We want to be putting something back into the metal community and to help a band get there.
Yeah.
And then we'll be there and we'll go and watch them. And it'll be awesome to think that we had even the slightest little bit of hand in getting these guys up on that stage.
We've
That's what we want to do. It's not a oh look, we're going to make any money out of this. It's not for that whatsoever. It's
God no.
GBHBL fans of metal. Let's put something back into metal.
Well, yeah. When the word sponsor comes up, it's because obviously we've assisted with money in that sense. That's why names being attached to it in such a way, But
Yeah.
Brennan's exactly right. I mean, he couldn't have put it any better. I was fucking trying to listen or Google something else on my phone at the same fucking time. But yeah, he basically summed up. It's possibly. I cannot wait for 2019. It sounds stupid wishing my life away, but like 2019 at the moment, like the way it's lining up and the plans and the ideas and the things we're going to be involved in and stuff like that, leading towards Bloodstock again. Whereas Bloodstock 2019 is now as well got to be a much bigger affair for us personally.
Yeah, definitely.
It started with just me and my wife, and then Brendan and his wife came. 2 years now? This will be a third year.
I mean, we came down before, didn't we, for a
day, but the weekend.
And then we basically got a very very young kid, so we kind of didn't come for a couple of years then, and this would be the third one coming up. Though we've been there, consistently. So, and there's no plans in our heads of not being there. Do you know what I mean? It's like we're the third into however many years I live for.
Yeah, until you're physically unable to actually get there.
We got a few other friends coming with us this time around.
Yeah.
So we're spreading the message well.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
People are basically we're through the podcast, but also through when you're seeing people, we're talking about it enough that they're like, we want to be involved in this.
Yeah.
We want to come, which is cool.
Yeah.
But yeah. So basically, Metal to the Masses at Essex. Keep your eyes on the Facebook page. You can get on there, like it, keep up with the updates. We'll be announcing bands very, very soon. All taking place in Colchester. Most important thing though is having fans come down and throw some support behind the band because that's how it's judged. Yeah, there are judges there, but it's a 50-50 split between the judges that are there and the crowd. So if you have a band or you have friends, and if you're in a band that's playing and you've got an army of friends, got to get them down there, get them to fucking cheer for you. To get yourself through those heats, into the semis, into the final, and then eventually August. Yeah, and you'll be at the New Blood. Recording your little YouTube videos of you driving to play at Bloodstock Festival. Yeah. I mean, if you're in a band, that's got to be the dream, isn't it?
Well, yeah, every time we've spoken to bands, when we spoke to bands this year at Bloodstock 2018, most said the exact same thing. It's like their biggest stage. I did an interview with Barbarian Hermit recently through Skype, and It was, you know, the Bloodstock they played, which was this year, was the biggest show they've ever played.
Yeah.
So it is that, you know. Yeah.
And you hear a lot of positives as well from some of the bands that we know well enough of who've played the new Blood stage previously, and that it isn't just it's a one-off great event. It has platformed them onto other things. It is working.
Yeah.
You know, so you'll get there. You'll hopefully put on a good show, and it doesn't then stop. You know, it's like if you're in a band, you've done quite well, but you want to kick on to the next level. There's no better opportunity, to be honest, than to get yourself into these contests, get yourself into the final. Even if you don't get through, I think a lot of them have said to us, you meet so many people, so many contacts,
networking,
so many friends. You get to play to so many people, even just being in the heats.
Yeah,
you know, it's absolutely worthwhile.
And you should always bear this in mind as well. Even though you don't win, if you don't win, Bloodstock haven't been known to like certain bands so much about through their own performances and all that they give them slots on things like the Jägermeister stage anyway. There are always a couple. So, you know, give it your all, basically.
Yeah, what have you got to lose?
Yeah, exactly. What have you got to lose? Nothing.